Bitcoin might hit 20,000 again. What does this mean for you and me? How can I benefit in reference to this information? There's a lot of ways to invest in this information. This is CeoTrades, where money works for you. Now that Bitcoin is probably going to go back to 20,000 sooner or later, there are a few reasons that point to it right now. First of all, in Cointelegraph, this is the headline: 20K Bitcoin may return, says analyst, as U.S. unemployment hits 54-year low. Now, in reference to Bitcoin Ethereum news, Bitcoin won't be an effective currency, store of value, or medium of exchange, says hedge fund legend Ray Dalio. Ray Dalio is an expert in investing. However, in reference to Bitcoin, he does not stand in where the individual investor believes in Bitcoin, and across the world, people believe in Bitcoin. Where does he come from? Maybe he wants to fortify the dollar or his investments or the investments that he used to manage because he is semi-retired. Another thing is there's a lot of uncertainty out there. What's going to happen? Let's look at a chart here so that you can see what I mean. This is Bitcoin chart in the last day, and it's pretty much consolidated. It started somewhere around here, which is about 23,400, and that's pretty much where it's at right now. Whoops, is that right? It started around 23,500. It's a little bit below that, so about $90 below that. It did go up to 24,001 twice, 3 times, well, pretty much maybe a few more times than that, and it tried to keep going, but people weren't ready to keep investing in it at that level. Now, this is why it might push back a little bit. It is still consolidating. We'll see what happens through the weekend. There is news out there that came out. For example, the labor report shows that there is less unemployment out there. Isn't that great? However, what it means is that the Fed might increase interest rates in the coming months, because if there's more employment out there, then things are not so bad, and everything keeps more expensive until the interest rate goes up and people start lowering everything back to normal. So that is of concern. Another thing that's very important to be aware of is in the last 30 days, if you jumped into Bitcoin at the right moment, you would have made 40%, which was around 16,000. I'll show you that chart back here again. If we look at this, this is just a 24-hour chart, and I want to show you one day, but this is the full view of Bitcoin for several years, and you can see its humps there, its highest points. But when we zoom into about the last 30 days, where it shows that 40%, that's somewhere in here where it went from 16,000 or so all the way to 23,400, where it's at right now. That's a great gain. 40% gain. It's great to cash in. If Bitcoin drops below 20 or 20, you can jump right back in, because you'd still have almost a 20% window in here. And it depends on what your goal is. If you just want to watch it and ride out the roller coaster ride on Bitcoin, that's fine by me. Just a couple of other coins here. BNB I've been watching since 260, and this one's done very well. Very well. It's up to 330 right now. That's very good. Dogecoin is at 9 cents. I didn't expect it to go up that high, and that's very good. That's also a coin of the people. Suku is highly risky. It's up to 8 cents right now. I didn't expect it to keep going up. That's amazing. I cashed out somewhere in the 7-cent range, hoping it goes back down. It probably will, but I'm gonna stay out and keep watching it. If it does, I'll jump right back in. KCS KuCoin is also a very good coin. It's at 873 right now, and I think we've been watching it since 6 for the last 30 days, and it's up a good 30%. ADA Cardano is very good. It's at 40 cents right now. Is this a good time to buy it? It depends on what you're looking to do with it. I'm going to wait until I see some of these drop. Ethereum is also good to cash in. Some of these is good just to take some gains, because most people just let it ride until it's too late, and then they'll regret it. This is the name of the game. Will Bitcoin drop to 20,000? Will it drop to 15,000? It will depend on the interest rate hikes, and it will depend if there's war, and it will depend on the news that will be forthcoming in the next days or months or weeks. We'll see what happens. But the reality is we're far from reaching the bottom. We are far from reaching the bottom. because the bottom is not in sight until the Feds stop increasing the interest rates and until everything goes back to normal in reference to pricing. This is CEO Trades, where money works for you. Until the next one, take care.